Hi everyone, look, welcome to one of my videos where I use exposure response prevention and basically like recording my thoughts or using a thought record in a way to help treat my choking phobia and basically that's what I'm going to be doing. I apologize for yesterday I didn't make a video. I was feeling ill. I still do feel a bit ill. I had acid reflux. It was really bad. I was actually vomiting. So let's continue today in the video. So let's begin. I'm eating McDonald's. Let's begin the exposure by first rating my anxiety on a scale of 1 to 100. Like before I do the exposure. Full disclosure, I had a couple fries before this because I was just, I don't know why, I'm just too hungry. I know it has to do with my psychologist. I used to just dig right into the food with my psychologist. It has something to do with that. So my anxiety before was like, go with 20. I feel 20 is fair. Maybe 25. I'm gonna go with 20, and I think I know why. Let's begin the exposure now and move on with life.
Here's your fruit.
I didn't order any fruit. Oh, your brother sent this, didn't he? Now, if he is trying to win...
Okay, so the exposure part of the video is done. So my anxiety level was a 20 out of 100. After I finished eating, or finished doing the exposure, I rated my anxiety afterwards. And that's the most important part of cognitive behavioral therapy, is to rate your anxiety afterwards. Because if you don't rate your anxiety afterwards, you won't be able to see how it comes down. Then apparently I've heard on TV psychologists saying it's very important for the patient to understand or realize the anxiety, is coming down, can come down, or that, just knowing that anxiety and coming down are something that the patient should know. That to be able to see the anxiety coming down is very important. For me, I don't know how important this is. For me, I make these videos, like I know the anxiety, to a certain extent is not based on reality, and I like it when it comes down. So maybe it's right. Maybe she's right. Probably is right. It's good to see progress while you're doing something, right? It's good to see that progress. So this is basically my laptop or tablet that's updating stuff. I don't know how to turn off the volume. I apologize, but I'm going to use it in my later videos. Basically what I'm going to do is have like some things I might want to read from it, or I don't know, just maybe I'll I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I know it's good to kind of have here to kind of maybe read some things or something. Yeah, by the way, I also apologize. Yesterday I didn't make a video yesterday because I was really tired, and as I mentioned earlier, I was sick. So now we're going to do the second part of the video, which is me talking about my thoughts and the images I might have had. Basically me rambling and ranting. So I'm going to go outside for this part because I like going outside. It's good. I'm trying to actually not smoke as much. I'm kind of getting sick of the choices I'm making in my life. And so basically that's what I'm gonna do. So just stand by for a couple minutes while I take my pills and go to the car. Give me a second to go upstairs, just my medication. Going upstairs, my shoes on, got my car, live all my life. Still here, guys, still here. Give me a second, I'm kind of cold, put my jacket on. Okay, I'm back here, second part of the video. Basically, we're going to discuss the thoughts I have, images. It's about 2 images, a lot of thoughts. I also want to talk about, you guys are noticing, I'm sure if you're observing the video, how I was moving up and down a lot. I was moving like up and then coming back, or I was, you know what I mean? Like I was going up and then going down. Hold on a second, I'll turn my light, I'll be right back. Oh, coming back a bit later. Okay. So, thoughts I want to talk about. So let's just go through this. Oh my goodness. Video's already 41 minutes. Okay. Let's kind of hurry it up here. But you know what? There's a maximum limit to how long you want to keep your videos going, so just maybe it'll be 20 more minutes. So it's October, I don't know, 20th or 21st. Just give me a second. I'm really tired. I'm really tired right now because there's medication I take for my I guess for the voices I hear and hallucinations sometimes. It really knocks you out, puts you to bed. Usually I don't take this medication, but I have to take it because if I don't, it gets very difficult to actually kind of like, be a part of society. Does that make sense? Okay, so right, my level 4 is 20, which is actually quite higher than it has been usually. I'll get into that right now. Basically, it's because I puked yesterday, and I puked the day before twice. The reason I puked is because I have acid reflux. Acid reflux is basically it's when stomach acid, right? There's acid in your stomach that helps break down food, and it gets pumped, right, into your stomach when you eat. And what happens is that's normal. That's someone without acid reflux. Someone with acid reflux, that acid, instead of just being pumped into the stomach, because the stomach has a difficulty to close your basically abdomen area, where like your whole thing goes down to your belly. That tube is called the esophagus. Because the patient with acid reflux has trouble controlling that part of their like basically that part of the stomach has become weak, and so it can't hold back the acid will actually relieve the stomach and sometimes enter into your lower GI tract, right, into your lower esophagus. And when that happens, it gets pumped and it causes heartburn. You feel this burning sensation in your chest area. It causes all sorts of things. And when it gets really, really bad, and by really, really bad I mean like you are vomiting, or you're have pain in your stomach area, for two main symptoms: a dull pain in your stomach area and vomiting. There are other symptoms like, not eating a lot, losing weight, but mostly it's basically confirmed through a test where they put a camera up through your nose. I mentioned this in my last video, down to your esophagus and to your basically stomach to look around to see where the acid is. If there's too much acid, does your stomach have difficulty keeping the acid in your stomach? And it would make a diagnosis. And so I take prescription anti-acid pills for this. They're like over the counter, and but they're prescription. Now, over the counter and prescription are the same thing, right? Right? Someone explain that to me? I think so. So do that. Okay, so holy crap, I'm gonna miss like all of the breakfast rush today. Probably even the lunch rush. Maybe I'll get some dinner rush. I'm really tired today. Okay, so I'm really tired now. Sorry. What was I talking about? Acid reflux. So my anxiety level went down to 15. And I think the reason for this is because of my puking. What happens is when you have really bad acid reflux, when you smoke a lot, and maybe you exert yourself too much, basically when you smoke a lot, and you kind of, basically when you smoke a lot, it triggers the nicotine, not the cigarette smoke, the nicotine in the cigarettes. So if the cigarette didn't have nicotine in it, it's fine. Obviously, it's not good for other reasons, but for your acid reflux, it's fine. But because cigarettes are inherently with nicotine, like if you were to take a nicotine patch, it would irritate your acid reflux. So cigarettes, obviously have nicotine, which is pretty much every cigarette, I think. I think there are some that have like low nicotine. Remember one that had a filter? And the filter was rocks. Oh, God knows what that means. But so that holy crap. That man, I hate these medications. They make me turn into a zombie. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start taking the medications every 3 days because I can't do this. I really can't. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I know they're very important to take. What am I thinking? I have to take them. What I might do is though, and no, I'd have to. This is just a side effect because side effect because guys, a side effect because of the medication. I've been taking it 15 days and I just took it today. And it was so weird when I took it 15 days. I was having like a full-on like mental conversation. I don't know if it's called like a telepathic conversation, like a mental conversation where like with my hallucinations, with my voices, the voices I hear. So that's probably why my anxiety was high. That's what I'm talking about, sorry. Because I was very mindful of the acid. Because I literally puked up stomach acid yesterday and the day before. I literally puked up stomach acid. I could feel it. It was here in my stomach. I could feel it. That's where the pain was. I get really nauseous. You get nauseous and a lot of saliva gets, because your body's trying to protect your mouth from the stomach acid that's going to come out. Like even if you don't have acid reflux, you're just puking out food, you're still going to puke out some of the stomach contents like acid. So the body has developed this mechanism to kind of protect your mouth so you don't get sores, your gums don't erode, your teeth don't erode. And so I started feeling that. Then I leaned over my bed, I had the towel, and I just puked, right? And I remember thinking like the puke was like in here, and all of it just came out, the stomach acid. It was just like, I think it was yellow or it was clear. It was clear and it was very foul smelling, very bad smelling, like very just It smelled like puke, but also smelled like ugh, you know. And I don't know how to explain, like this. Ew. It smelled like ugh. And of course you can taste it while you're, you know, puking, and you can taste it, the acid. And so I'm very mindful of that because that causes, you know, swallowing difficulties. Because basically the acid erodes your swallowing mechanism, like your throat, because it's going through up your throat. I know I was almost choking yesterday, or the day before. I was almost choking the day before because there was so much acid coming, so much puke coming up. I was trying to get it all in my mouth. You know, I have choking phobia, so I'm also fearful of choking. And then, oh, I'm gonna puke right now just thinking about it. So I keep going. Having said that, the anxiety went up. What I mean to say is the puke went up through my stomach, from my stomach to my mouth. And forgive me, guys, I'm all over the place today. From my stomach up to my mouth, and it erodes your esophagus, esophageal muscles, esophageal lining, all that area. So that's probably why my anxiety was high today. As you see yesterday, I think I have my notes for yesterday. My anxiety level was like, yeah, it was like 10 to 7. Yesterday, I mean the day before yesterday. It was 10 to 7. The last day before I was really, you know. But I think because of the illness, and I got aggravated. I had an argument with someone yesterday too. Someone, just, you know, stupid things you think about, just dumb things. You don't really want to talk about those things. And that's why I got too angry. Like, just when you get stressed and then you're sick as well, you're gonna see anxiety levels to about 20 when they're about 10. You're just gonna see it's part of life sometimes. Life sometimes sucks when you get sick and you have choking phobia, because, you know, it's not like if you get sick, they're gonna say things like rest, drink fluids and stuff like that. They're not gonna say, for example, don't make cognitive behavioral therapy videos, right? Don't keep doing your choking phobia videos or doing your exposures. No, you still have to do those. You still have to do those while you're still dealing with your sickness. So it's like a double, because I know most people that get sick, at least I do, I get a degree of like, not anxiety, but like, maybe there's anxiety, a low level of anxiety. So that's why I think the anxiety level was 20 before. It did go down, very happy about that. It went down, very happy about that. Let's move on. So thought here is because of my puking lots the past 2 days, my throat muscles are covered in acid, causing me to have trouble swallowing, and then I'll choke, right? That's the basic thought there. Next thought is the song Patricia Marie. And then the thought is, this is a very important thought I want to talk about. It's OCPD, it's an OCPD thought, but it's a thought having to do with my religiosity. Basically, it's, if I don't do good Muslim things, the devil will reward me. Right? So basically, for example, if I don't eat halal food, the devil will help me in my choking phobia. Right? Or if I, if I smoke cigarettes, the devil will take care of me. These stupid thoughts that they're OCPD because it's all religiosity, like the devil, God, good, evil. You know, it's just too much religiosity, not enough. Like you can say, actually believing in these things. It's more like, is your personality to believe in these things? You know, and nothing wrong with having an OCPD personality, except for the fact that it can be annoying for other people because you're stubborn, rigid, almost literal, very detail oriented, or not detail oriented, but you can see details in vast sums of information. Maybe even with enough work and practice, you can cull out like a pattern and analysis of it. Most people that have OCPD are actually incredibly smart, if not all of them have high IQs. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because I was thinking today, like, am I dumb? Am I slow? You know, just thoughts I was having. I was with my brother and my father yesterday, and They were talking about some things, and I just felt like so out of place because I didn't have any money, and they were talking about discussing purchasing something as an investment. And I thought to myself, am I slow? Like, am I? Because if you look at people my age, sorry, I'm just tying my laces, I'm still here. If you look at people my age, you know, a lot of them, I would say, have success in their life. And by success, I don't mean like, I don't know what to say, happiness. Although I know there may be a degree of happiness within a subset of those people. What I'm going to say is the main bulk of these people, you know, own a degree of property or rent a degree of property, and have perhaps a spouse or a wonderful social life, and they're relatively, I think the word is well adjusted to adulthood. Me, I'm 32, going to be 33 next year, something like that. I think I'm 33, something like that. I haven't really counted. Let's do it right now. 86. I was born in 86, November 25th, 1986. 96, 2006, 2016 is 30 years. 2017, 2018, 2019. So I'm gonna be 33. About a month or so. And you know, I don't rent any property. I don't have a spouse, right? Social life is limited, very limited. So I wonder if that makes me slow. And I remember, you know, I'm thinking like I'm not slow because I have OCPD. People with OCPD are inherently not slow. They're actually very, very smart. So. Next thought. I don't know. Image of crying in one of my earlier videos. Oh yeah, I was thinking about one of my earlier videos when I talked about how my mom basically was kind of giving me mixed signals about how to deal with my boyfriend. First she'd be like, you know, straightening my hair and combing my hair, make me look nice to go see him. Then when I'd come back, she'd be like, oh, what you're doing is disgusting. So it kind of messed me up, like how should I be, you know? So it's weird, like how should I be thinking about these things? I didn't really know how to deal with that. So, okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep my phone from not dying. Let's see here. Okay. My phone is gonna die, I don't know. Oh wait, I think it just is still charging now. Yeah. It's charging now. Okay. Okay. Now with the rest of these. Image, yeah. Hard. I need a hard surface. I also wanted to talk about why I kept getting up and down for my videos. I had to find a hard surface to write on. And one time I wasn't really sure I was gonna do something, and then I said I wasn't gonna do it, and then I forgot. Especially the hallucinations, you forget a lot. Holy crap, I'm really tired right now. It's almost like I have to fight to stay awake. It's like someone tranquilized me. Holy crap, this is ridiculous. This medication is ridiculous. But I know I'll just have to get used to it because I have no other choice. I know if I don't take this medication, I'll become delusional. Start thinking things like, you know, I am a new age and believer and everything's good. It's all good, and good and evil are just relative, and it's okay to be evil, and it's okay to do these deplorable, you know, shameful acts, and you know, you just go with the flow, and you know, I'm just gonna believe in new age medicine. That's what you start thinking when you don't take the medication. You really do. And those thoughts they're not yours. It's not yours. It's like you're better off just not thinking those thoughts. Because you have a mental illness, it's harder. Might as well just take the medication to kind of even you out. So, next thought. piece of something from the table landed in my food. So I found my basically like a tablet. I was gonna write on, and when I was bringing it into my room, it was over my food. I was holding it over my food while I was about to sit down, and I thought perhaps I didn't see anything from that tablet get in my food, and therefore it fell into my food. Therefore I won't see it because I don't know. I won't see it, and therefore I'll choke. Right. Next thought. I'm choking, obviously, good old thought. I have it almost every day, so I'm doing these videos. You know, thank you. Please don't come again. Next thought. Get the Monopoly. Okay. That is that thought. Basically, like, the McDonald's I was eating is Monopoly now, so I want a muffin. I'm gonna keep them all and see if I can win something. Moving on. I'm gonna just go through the rest of the thoughts sequentially, and whatever sticks out to me, I'll start discussing because I'm way over my time limit. Be careful because perhaps the stomach lining is causing swallowing difficulties. I don't believe that. The fries will choke me since they are small and hard to make sure all of them are chewed. Read Islam and magnetism. Level up your game. Bob Burger's level up scene. Something a line in the reception. Something gift card. Les Brown. I don't want to sit like this. If I eat a chicken nugget whole, I'll choke. Need to explain why I keep getting up and down. I will smoke and smoke weed. I'm sorry, don't. I gotta have faith. Wait. He lives in a mom. Seeing myself smoking. Oh, image. Seeing myself smoking in my car. Am I psychic? No. Shape of You song. You miss one video and all hell breaks loose. Stay with it. This is my medicine. God. Try to be mindful. Remember me having strep throat. My dad worrying about it because I didn't eat the chicken nuggets. It's haram exposure. Nah. Something exposure. I want to smoke weed. I'm so tired. Guys, I don't know if I'm going to finish this video. I'm so tired. I took this medication at 11 o'clock last night. It's been 14 hours and I can still feel the effects of it. Okay, so let's talk about this thought I was having. Like, I was having this legitimate thought, like, be careful because you should maybe, be careful because your stomach lining can get eroded thereby causing swallowing difficulties. Right? You should be careful of that. And then I thought that wasn't really a thought related to my choking phobia. It was actually just a regular thought I'm having. Like, if I didn't have choking phobia, like if I wasn't, if I wasn't actually diagnosed with choking phobia, if I never knew about it, like when I was a kid, I might have thought this thought, like, oh, because I vomited, therefore, the acid will coat the esophagus, causing swallowing difficulties. Okay, it's my video. Sorry guys for the poor quality today. My mumbling speech. It's these pills, man. It's called Seroquel. I've heard good things about it, and it does help. It's just that, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, you're just basically out. You basically feel like someone punched you, but you don't know where. But you know you need to sit down for a second because you're just it's way too much for me to be taking. I don't know what to do though. All right, so let's leave it here. We're gonna stay with it.